Firstly, Dario, just how frustrating was it to have to sit on that great performance and equally great result against Chelsea? What, a fortnight ago now?
Yeah, it does feel like a little while ago. But look, very, very positive. A little bit frustrating, I think, at the end where, we obviously the offside goal and potentially a penalty for us, even at 2-2. But look, these were the decisions on the day. Not easy ones, mind you. So it's when it's all easy on the replay when you see it, but when it's all happening live, it's especially the offside. I think that's okay. She is off, but not the easiest call. But one of those what could have been. But I think in terms of performance, really, really good, and plenty hopefully to build from there.
Well, I was going to ask about that building process because you've been talking all season about just getting them to believe they can take on these sides. You did. You nearly won it. What confidence have you seen after that now?
Yeah, look, a good one. I think it shouldn't only be just against, say, the top 3, top 4 clubs. I think it's important that it's every single week and every single match day, each day, how we apply ourselves, that, we don't just say, okay, we got a so-called big game this weekend, now we perform, or now we treat it differently. I think the most important is that we apply ourselves correctly. We look to improve each and every day. And again, that's off the base of hard work. So it's been no different now. We've had a little bit of time until this weekend. So we've had a chance to really work, and now we're all looking forward to getting back out there in a competitive game.
Anything particular you've worked on, Dario, in the last fortnight?
Look, touched upon a little bit of everything. So areas that we were naturally wanting to improve on and to work on with the ball, without the ball. Then this week we sort of turned our focus then to Spurs, seeing what they do. But look, it's always that interesting one when both teams have 2 weeks to prepare. So you have a little bit longer. You can treat even the week before a little bit if you want to apply. So it'll be interesting. It'll be, two teams that want to play football. And, if we need to adapt a little bit at the start to anything that they do, we'll be ready for that as well.
I totally appreciate that you do go game by game and should do, but you are still in that historic 5th place for the club. 7 matches now to play. You're well placed for a strong finish. What perhaps have you said mentally and verbally this week to them about that challenge?
Nothing about that. Look, I sort of said this at the start and throughout. It's the ladder never should dictate anything, even though it is, nice that we are in 5th, but it only matters on the final whistle after the last game of the season. So when the referee finishes it, that's the only time those placings will have any bearing of or carry any weight. So at the moment, we are in a good position, but we know we've still got 7 very tough games to go, starting this weekend with a very tough trip to Spurs. So, it shouldn't be about that. It is a nice goal to have. We had these goals that we want to try finish as high as possible. We want to try achieve as much as we can. Okay, we're out of a couple of competitions, and but it's still, it's more than sort of results. We want to keep building our football the way we want to play, put in good performances, and then hopefully that will then take care of results.
And Spurs, of course, one of those sides just below you as well, so another incentive to get a result.
Look, it is, yeah. If we look at the table, then most definitely. But it's a good game. We had a very good game the first time we played, and I'm sure this Sunday will be again no different.
And you and I touched a few times on the desire to improve that away form moving forward. I mean, fair to say, better away form, and you could be a lot closer to that top 4. It is something I imagine you're really looking to improve.
Yeah, it is. We want to. I think we've had sometimes some good performances. Sometimes we've had some not so good performances. But we want to try turn those into more wins, more of a better record when we go away from home. We have had some very tough trips, especially at the start of returning back from the winter, where we had some very, very long trips, midweek games, then another very long trip, and to all very good opponents. So we probably didn't deal with it the best way. So, we need to learn from that. And now, this weekend, again, it's another opportunity. I feel we're in a different place now. So, now it's again comes down to us next 2 days to finish preparing well, get ourselves mentally and physically in a good shape, and be ready again for another tough 90 minutes.
And what about Spurs on Sunday? How have you viewed their season? A 1-1 draw, wasn't it, at home for you earlier in the season?
Yeah, look, I thought first half we were very, very good against them. Second half, in patches, and we probably just didn't control it as well enough. They probably stepped a little bit higher, and we probably just didn't deal with it. Again, we had lower numbers, so I could put that down to a little bit to fatigue. We only had like a squad of 14 at the time with 3 games to finish the season, so I think fatigue played a bit of a factor. But even then, we need to, when we have those moments and those patches of dominance, that we can put a few goals away. We didn't manage to do that last time in the first half. We went 1-0 down from a moment that we should do better in. And then, Mo scored that fantastic goal to get us the equaliser. So, I think it'll be, again, a good game. It's going to come down to moments. They're a good team. They possess a lot of quality, and, we have to be at our best this weekend.